All right, we are live. Hello and good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another Reality Skew Gamers lunch stream. Sorry about that momentary pause at the beginning. I got a message and I was like, oh, let me, what is this? And so I read it and then I'm like, oh yeah, I went live. Derp, derp, derpity, derp, 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 derpity, derp. I am a big derper. And I'm glad to have you guys here on a Thirsty Thursday, yarrrr, with your Admiral Commodore Redbeard Ranger, the Swevin fleet of the Swevin seas on the SMS Rangers Ranch. Welcome you in to me party day, where we be doing collecting booty. Or who'll be filling up me booty on me party ship, yarr. We named the Monkey Jock. Drink a little water. The Wawa. Everybody should be drinking water. Gotta stay hydrated. But you guys know the deal. Welcome. Give a greeting, say hi to me, say hi to all those skewers, and we will rock and roll from there. Had an absolutely blast last night. We went way longer on the Wednesday night stream. It was funny as hell. Had a great time. Kadar was there. Trooper was there. Just go back and watch it. It was funny as hell. And it was very nice of Kadar to join us on there. And I made him a mod because I forgot he does that. Because I have so many people. I try to keep track of it. I can't keep track of it. But really good dude. Of course, Desi Jingle Snarf Snarf. We couldn't get her GAC working. That's fine. But we will be doing our GAC because it's a Thirsty Thursday. So we'll be getting into the GAC. Yarrrr. 3v3 be here. It'll be time to be doing the fighting. Yarrrr. So yeah, get your questions, all that stuff in, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. But also give your greetings, say hi to me, say hi to all the skewers, and we will rock and roll. So glad to have you guys here. That reminds me, I need a message. GLD. Why? Because I need to figure out what we want to do with all these relic mountains. Okay. Got that in. Sorry, I had to do that message. I just remembered. I'm like, oh god, I need him. Guilty. And it was nice to have him there last night, a contingent. They didn't punish me in any way. The only person that punished me last night was the lovely lady in my life, Desi. She just enjoys that kind of thing. But yes, I love having those guys there and just talk Star Wars and not having to make me drink vile crap. Don't get me wrong, they'll still do it, but it was nice. It's always nice to have those fellas around and stuff. So yeah, get your greetings, do all that stuff, and we will begin. We have mod depression to do. I need to make some space. Let me see about the space making of mods, because we did have that. Did get the mods today, yeah. Get this by speed. This, flip it, and then yes, I see that. Yes. Doesn't have. Oh, here we go. Not good enough. I have to keep making space. Not good enough, then you must go. We can do better. If you're 9 speed mod, you're just. There we go. Now we can do some big time collecting. Let's do this. But happy Thursday, everybody, and let's get ready to begin the process. All right, let's start off with some mod depression for the boys and girls out there. Matters what I pick here? All right, we have some mods. Let us begin. No, you will not start popping ads on me. All right, let's start with our first mod of the day. It's awful. Let us never speak of it again. Our next one is a crit damage. Does have some nice stats. Let's see if it gets speed. It did get speed. This has some potential. Okay. Huh. Give it a slice. It hit speed. We're keeping it. We are keeping it. That is about as good as you can want. Offense, crit damage, health on a health mod. That's not bad. That's not bad, skewers. It's not great, but it's not bad. We'll take the not bad. Next one is... That failed me. All right. God damn it. All right. Interceptor. Hey, Ranger. I'm just lurking, but I've been out of work for 8 months and I'm freaking forget. Well, let's not do that too much there, Interceptor. And let's keep our head up and hopefully we find some good work. You get some good opportunities here in the near future. It's all going to be okay, buddy. Sorry to hear that, but yeah. I don't know how I feel about this mod. It's a no health secondaries. It is potency. A lot of flat stats. Let's see if it hits any speed now. All right, you're out. I don't even want to bother. I gave you one slice. I gave you a chance. The mod decided not to cooperate. Now this one has, and then the potential went right down the old proverbial toilet. Now I do need to do this again. Anything. Do this. To one. Flip it, and what do you got? Offense. You do have some tenacity. You know what? That's not good enough. We got to be picky here. We did get the new updated numbers from the Relic Delta. I'm happy to say that the numbers are going in the right direction. And I did some testing this morning just to see. 2 relic difference. You're going to be fine, guys. 2 relic difference. I mean, I went in and did Ufus. I did Great Mothers versus an Ahsoka team. No problem. What else? I did Bo versus Lord Vader. 2 relic Delta difference. No problem. So 2's looking good. I want to do some on 3, but they lowered 3, and I want to see how that is, and that's looking pretty promising. So, yes, I'm pretty happy about that. And it's pretty much made clear that they want a Relic Delta, and by that I mean they want 4 and 5 to mean something. That difference. I still think 100% is a little too much. I'm kind of with Agnar's. I think he needs, like, if they drop that down to 75, I think I could be okay with that. I mean, that's what they want. We'll meet them halfway. They've made 1, 2, and 3 relic difference comparable, where you guys it'll be fine, guys. I think 3 was too high before at 50 and stuff that they had it at. It's now at 25. That's really good. I think you can easily, if you're relic 6 versus a relic 9, you'll be fine. And I think they want 4 and above to have that gap to mean something. So, but I also think if the economy changes and the stuff that they're saying is going to come in, we still have to see that. I think if that's pretty good, then I think everything's going to be all right. You know, when we first saw the numbers, I was like, when we first even thought of this, and the first numbers, like, don't do this. This is going to be bad. I don't like this. This is. What are we doing? I don't think that, you know, a lot of stuff went through my mind, and then we all did. But working with CG in the beta program and talking with them and communicating and them listening to your feedback and my feedback, I think we're getting in a good spot. It's not going to be anything where, you know, we'll be able to adapt. I think it's going to be okay. So yes. Hello, Isaac over on YouTube says, hey Ranger, hey buddy. Press Wampa, what's up? Says happy Thirsty Thursday skewers and delicious Jay. Yes, thank you. I am very delicious. Speaking of delicious, I'm going to go do some more mod depression because that's what's more delicious than that. Okie dokie, artitoke. And you guys love it when I get my ass kicked rolling mods. Okay, this one doesn't have any speed, so that's an automatic fail. So they really want to try to push ads today. I'll keep blocking them, but we need speeder. This one's dead. It's dead. Yeah, that would have been nice. Health. Breaks the heart. So, yeah, my depression is living up to what we thought it would be. Yeah. Or 2 more. 3 speed, unless this goes like double digits. I don't. Not even going to bother. And then a green. Crit avoidance. Don't have high hopes. We'll see. Good enough. Yeah, we'll get into... So keep giving me ingredients and stuff like that. We will get into the GAC here in a bit. Once we get Whale 73 and it will be locked and loaded. Do some battles. See what we can do today. New era of things. We still got to roll some datacrons and things of that nature. So that's... Goes without saying. What was I going to look at here? Mods. Anything mod-wise? Look at the speed. It breaks the heart. Can't do mod depression if I don't give me something worth buying and or rolling. Kind of weird like that. So... But yeah, we got our datacrons in a good spot. Got some more to do, but we're in a pretty good, advantageous position here. So we'll get mods. We'll look at everything here. Yeah, we've got the name ones that we wanted. So far so good. We'll get into GAC here, but we're just gonna get our greetings, do all that stuff, drink some water, drink something, drink some coffee, whatevs. And then we'll rock and roll from there. So happy Thirsty Thursday, everybody. Keep giving your greetings. And I got our lurkers over on YouTube, the homies in Twitch. Hey Jimbo, what's up, big Jimbo? Good to see you over on the YouTubes. So yeah, we'll get all that squarely. Did I get my stuff? I did not buy my stuff. I need to buy my salvage. And it's important to get your salvage. Make sure you do the stuff with it. Right. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Stop. That's okay. You don't ever have to apologize, Jimbo, for missing a stream of mine. If you can be here, it's fantastic. If you can't, you don't owe me an explanation. You don't owe me any kind of sorry. I'm sure you had importante things to do. That's okay. You got busy, and that's all right. I don't have any problem with that. You do what you need to do to kick ass. If I can have you spend some time with me, I'm more than glad to have it. If not, that's okay too. Welcome here anytime, buddy. You don't owe me an explanation or an apology. You don't owe me a damn thing. That's all that matters. You're here today, and that's all that matters. Yeah, we got, oh God, Trooper came on. And he shared another story, and I lost my stuff, my mind again. My mind just went completely into outer space with just the stuff that he says, and it's just like, oh. So I can't wait for tomorrow. He'll be joining us, and that'll always be something like, oh goodness. So, but yeah, we had a fun time last night. It was a lot of fun. You see, Jimbo, you don't, yeah, that's totally, you don't ever, yeah, you do you, buddy. I got you, man. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. You're not wrong to press off, but you can't judge people on what they want to suck on, Ranger, I guess. I guess not. I mean, I will, but, you know, to each their own. Oh, God. I'm doing good, man. Doing really good. Gonna do the stream today. Hopefully, I think we're good for Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. Let me check with Alchie here. We haven't done it in a bit, but she is... I don't know where she's doing. Let me check what she said. we should be good for Baldur's Gate 3 today. I'm hopeful that that's gonna happen, but as I hear from Alchie, I should know. She said she was going to be available this Tuesday because she had some stuff to do. But hopefully we can get some fun times with the goddess herself into Bold BG3. And some people have been jonesing for me and Alchie to get some BG3 back in. We have fun in that game and do silly stuff. So yeah, the mall costumes all put together. We're ready to rock and roll. So yes, good afternoon, Saul. Good to see you, our recruiting man with the plan. Guys looking for a home? Get with our good friend Saul. The lipstick senility. Actually, it's Saul lip stick senility, but I like to mispronounce it on purpose. The lipstick senility. But he'll get you squared away. And good to see you, Saul. Hope you're having a wonderful Thirsty Thursday. Arr. We're getting ready to be doing some GC. I just rolled me a bunch of mods and got me ass handed to me. Arr. I had no chance against my GA opponent, but he put Galactic Legends for his friends, so I know he's going to win. Well, yes, sometimes you can just get those matches. I mean, I'm facing a monster today, so you're going to get those matchups, man. I don't care where you are. Sometimes you're the monster. Sometimes you're fighting the monster. As you can see, we've already had our opponent do some work, but we've got a good plan. I got with Weddle 73 last night. We'll revise it. Once it gets here, we'll start laying Scourge to the GAC. So yeah. If you have any questions, GAC, counters, things of that nature. You don't have any teams yet, Jimbo. Yes, not yet, but we'll get you there. That's right. Not yet, Jimbo, but we'll get you there. I know the matchmaking crap has got to get fixed. So we're in the Relic Delta stuff. We know there's a bunch of stuff coming, some new game modes they talked about. We don't know what that is or what that even is. So we got that coming around the corner. Then I really hope they start going hard into the PvP of this game. Hey, there's a critter. Oh, there's going to be a dead critter because they just got the spray. Oh, another one. Some too, buddy. What? Don't mind spraying? Yeah. And it at all. Yeah, there's just some of these matchups. It's something that has been brought to their attention by myself. I know the other content creators and other people have brought this to their attention about the matchmaking and stuff that's happening. It's got to be fixed. I mean, if you want to use skill rating, that's fine, but it's got to be fair. And you know, how fun is that for you guys? You know, 11 million versus 4 million, 2.5 versus 11.69. I don't think that's an enjoyable experience. You know, you want to get in there and fight someone at your level, see how good you can be with your teams and how you're modding things like that. What do you do with that? Nothing. You don't do a damn thing. Just, you know, just go in, practice. Yeah, you know what I just say, until it gets fixed, just go in there, practice some counters on some teams and stuff. Get used to the fighting and take your loss. I mean, sometimes I get matched up, like, you know, you get matched up and it's like, it's frustrating. But, you know, sometimes you just do what you got to do. No, I agree, Isaac. Don't worry, I'm that little bee buzzing in the air about this stuff. I have been relentless about this. So hopefully we can get that addressed for you guys sooner rather than later. But it is going to be a bit before that happens. So just do the best you can. Don't stress about it. It is what it is. Go in, do your battle, go on with the rest of your day and keep working on your counts. No, I knew what you meant there, Isaac. It's all right. I try to correct every time I made a grammatical or speech error. Oh boy. And so it is what, all 73. Our opponent. That's who I was waiting for. Now, anybody can offer their advice stuff, but we have a good plan here. I like the plan. I think we're going to go for the plan. My house needs a new roof. It's leaking everywhere, but first I'm going to have to swimming pool built. Yeah, this allegory is brought to you by Capital Gains and by the letters W and T and F and by the number 9. I just wanted to throw the number 9 in there. Uh, no, I mean we had a change years back with the skill rating system. Everybody got put in their league based off their GP, and then we started fighting. And once you get to a certain point, you know, it does even out. But the unevenness is we have a lot of problems with the skill rating. So what's happened is that people that don't care about GAC, like you guys are saying, like 11 million accounts that you're facing at your level, why is that happening? Because they don't care. They just drop. They're not interested. They just drop. They don't, you know, it's like, it's not a thing for them. But unfortunately, what CG's failed to realize, for the people that do push the envelope and do eventually get their accounts to where they can have good fights and fight and all that stuff, you got a lot of people that don't give a shit, that just their counts drop, and then we have this situation. So it's something, I agree, it needs to be addressed, it needs to be fixed. But yeah. Well, yeah, and it'll change eventually, Jimbo. I mean, I'm pushing the envelope on that. So yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, another critter, man. I got some gnats. I got all kinds of stuff happening today. Die a slow death. You want some too? Oh, you want some? You want some? Oh, you want some too? Come get some. Yes, enjoy your pitiful existence. He did. Yeah, I sent that to you yesterday. He did 3 battles and he has not done anything since. He just did the 3 GLs and nothing else. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. Not sure why he stopped, but he did. So yeah, we'll start with the South and yeah. You know. Let me pull up the notes here from our good friend Weddle73. Big W's in the chat for Weddle73. So you want to do Bo versus Lord Schmader with a Rolocron. Okay, SLKR, we want to use JMK Cat. Jabba, we want a Wampa Wampa. Mace, we want to use CWAT Set. Okay. Ahsoka, we want to use either Leia or Queen Amidala. No, I think we put Queen Amidala on defense, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's on defense. We may put... I think we're going to take her back on offense. I just think she can be really good on offense. Like, we could use her for, like, Rays, possibly, things of that nature. I just thought I'd throw our opponent a little, you know, so... All right, so I think we're good there. So yeah, we'll use Leia there. It does not have Ezra, so that makes me think there's a Ray team in the back. Because there's not a Ray team in the north. Did I miss the Ray team? I know JMK's there, but I think he's trying to do Peekaboo in the back there. I didn't see Ray up north. I know there's a Ray team. What are we thinking for, what do you want to use for a GL Ray team? I mean, we can go Ufu, right? I'm not too worried about that, but I think that new, if they have the GL Raycron, that thing is scary as shit. Did he have dropped battles? No. If GC freezes on my main account, I'm going to flip out. Well, yes. How do we approach GMK versus SLKR? Because we can't kill Pilot. We just go right after SLKR, just send it? How does this clone work? I forget. Hey, that's right, Bird. Pilot, they start with damage immunity. Yeah, I think we just go hard into SLKR. We can't defeat these guys, right? We can't defeat Ray, and we can't defeat Special Forces. So that's going to be tricky. I saw the new Delta numbers weren't through acceptable, but 4 and 5 were insane. And yeah, pretty much what they're... Jimbo, sometimes when you put your ally cone is you gotta do it like Isaac did, or they're not going to see it. Yeah, he didn't see it. I don't see it. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, the 3 is in a good spot. I think 1 and 2 is fine. I think they want Relic 4, which I think needs to come down a little bit, but they want that 4 and above to have impact. They said as much. Egnar's talked about it yesterday, so we'll see what we can do about the 4. I mean, the 3 was I've been doing some testing. Trust me, if you're in 2, 3, I think we'll be just fine. But they want that difference to mean something, man. So we'll see. Yeah, it's not you, Jimbo. It's YouTube. Sometimes I think you're trying to like spam a phone number, you know, or something along those lines, and sometimes they just won't let you do it. I don't have the specific reasons. That's just kind of what I've figured out on my own. But yeah. What did we say for SLK? JMK, right? Okay, you guys are good to go. Okay. Let's start with Jabba, and then we'll do protection, potency, health. There's no defense on this, so I think Womp will work fine here. Listen, you want to start with the... That's okay. It's understandable. Like, I was just talking about how we're going to approach this SLKR. We can't kill Ray. We can't kill Special Forces, right? We just go hard into SLKR and just... They're going to have damage immunity, too, at the beginning of this. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how we're going to attack this SLKR team. With J and K, which I'm fine with, but we can't insta-kill anything. Hey, Dust, what's up, buddy? So say the Ranger, good luck, bro. Yeah. We'll go Wampa, we'll do the other stuff. I'm just JMK versus SLKR. How do we want to approach that? We'll come back to that. Let's do Wampa versus Java and get this party started. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Here's Wampa. Wampa. Okay. Yep. So we're gonna do Wampa versus Java. Hopefully this should be fine. JMK, just yeet Dark Ray, then gun down Kylo. Can we yeet and damage immunity? Because that's the thing that's got me paused. Like, we can go for her first turn, but will DI stop that first move from Cat going stompy on the Ray? I trust you, Dusk, on it, you know. But it was the DI at the beginning that threw me off. That's why I'm asking. We'll do Wampa here, and then we'll figure that out. You can yeet. Okay, so it won't matter. So, JMK to Cat. As soon as we see Dark Ray, yeet her out, and then beat the crap out of Kylo. Yeah, we see it now, Jimbo. You got it. You got it. Okay. That makes sense. All right, let's do Wampa versus Job. I think that's what we said. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Good. Good. Go here. Yeah, we're gonna do Wampa Wampa. You want a Wonga Wampa? All right, let's do it. Let's get the blood flowing, guys. Let's get the juices going. Little Wampa Wampa. And go Wana Wonga. Beat the crap out of Java because he'll counter. Oh, you're going to do 2 hits? I don't think he wanted to do that. No. Oh, Wana Wonga. 3. What? Let's just beat his ass. 4. 68. I'll take that. Okay. Let's do this now. So we can just go right after Dark Ray, hopefully. Yeeter, and we'll go Galactic Republic here. We'll go Cat and Mace window. And we are going to add a... The other thing too, what else sending through is also I saved Trench for offense. We could possibly try that versus Ray too. So there'd be a possibility there. We don't want 25% turn. Do we want 25% turn meter? Or do we want 75, 50, 25?
Yeah. Unknown brain.
Do we want a 25? I'm going to put that on for right this second, but what's the speed of your S? Could be fast as balls. 585? And a little bit faster than... Which means Mace is going to get pocketed. But if we go 25% turn meter... Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything, does it? Let's go with the 75, 25, 50 thing. I just think that's better. I kind of like it. I think this is better. Survivability. We like survivability here. We don't want to not have survivability. All right, so we're going to go for Yeeting Dark Ray. We beat the shit out of SLKR. We're trusting in the knowledge of our good friend Dusk. Again, this is first round of 3v3. There will be a lot more talky than normal because this is all brand new territory. It's got that new 3v3 smell. Smells like suffering because we don't know what the hell's going to happen. So yeah. All right, JMK versus SLKR. I think we're good here. All right, let's do it. All right, you poke here. I do the thing. Can I not target her right away? That's upsetting. And now she's stealth. Oh. Just save it, kitty. Just save it. And she's stunned. Get her out of there, please. Thank you. There's no point attacking him. All right, just beat the shit out of Kylo, please. God, it's fucking annoying, man. Shit. You gotta be kidding me. That is annoying, man. Well, at least he's red. We can clean that up. Oh, that is such a horrible cron to deal with. Yeah, basically the Relic 5 difference or above. Hello, Wolfman. Happy up, buddy. It really is. Like, you have to call her, right? But she gets stunned all the time. It's like, what do you do? I mean, getting Rey out of that DI in the beginning really messes things up, too. So that's an annoying one to deal with. All right. I mean, he's about to die, so yes, good. We'll have to think of a cleanup on aisle 5 on that. All right, Bo versus Lord Schmader, shall we? Yes. This one's pretty straightforward. We just go right after Lord Vader, and yeah, Han Chewie's available. We can do that. We can see less Han Chewie that if we want to. You and the baby. We'll use the Brolocron. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. I think so, right? Should be fine. Shoot SLKR, kill his ass. We can kill the pilot. But yeah, that stun is unbelievable. All right. We just beat the shit out of Lord Vader Schmader. Like the baby. Gotta protect the baby. Protect the baby. Of course, unless you get stunned. As is tradition. Protect the baby. They really like going after the baby. Do some healing on you. Little bit of Kitty's back in clank. I mean, 54 is clean. We could have. I just wanted to make sure, because once Vader's out and he's dead. You know. Yeah, SLKR JMK did not go well there in the sense that we just keep getting stunned with Cat. We took out Dark Ray. He's about to die, so I think we're going to use CLS Han Chewie on this to clean it up. Yeah, Wampa went well. That fight just went well. Bo. Yeah, CLS Han Chewie here. We'll go something delicious. Crit damage wouldn't be bad. We can go dash Han Chewie if you want. I don't really care. Oh yeah, we did ourselves. Level 3. If I get should be fine. Crit chance no. Sort by crit damage. I'm just going through and I should just do it like this. Great Mother. Got 77% crit damage. That's got 64.46. Go right after SLKR. Hopefully. Kill him and then kill Pilot with this. But yeah, it was the stun on Cat. The stun on that thing is just extraordinary, man. That SLKR one's going to be a problem we need to start thinking about. Yarrrr, Lord Megatron. Yarrrr. Oh, I forgot they're in DI. Son of a bitch. Shit. I forgot about the DI at the beginning, so that's not going to work. Okay. God damn it. I forgot about that. My old friend. Right idea, guys, but unfortunately we forgot about the DI. So we have to be able to cleanse that off immediately. That's okay. We're learning. This is the first round of 3v3, man. This shit's going to happen. All right, how do we want to, we'll have to think about that team. How do we want to approach that? Because they have DI for 2 turns. We can't stop. We have to have something that can cleanse that. Like Luke cleansed it, but unfortunately Chewie got poked right off the bat, so. Possibly, but then, you know, we still have to wait 2 turns. Like what do you do? You know, like what? Han shoots first, but then SRKR, we can't do anything. He pokes Chewie. The other Chewie would have been the same situation, I think. And then we're just sitting there with holding our dicks in our hand going, what do we do now? Maybe Gungans on that? I don't want to use Gungans on that. Because they can survive the hits and stuff. You keep working and lurking, Kimmy baby. I see you. So we'll lay this. What do we want to use for mace? See what set. Okay, we can do that. That's crazy, man. Yeah, but this, we got to think about this. What do we have that we want to use that we can do that? They're going to have DI in the beginning, so we have to be able to cleanse that or survive it and then hit them. I don't know if Gungans will do well enough damage-wise. Well, boss has his cleanse in the beginning. I do have Gungans. I don't know if that's KR. I think he can still poke, but he has to poke Yarrrr, who I don't think can get stunned. But even if he does, then we can do... Yeah. So Gungans are a possibility. Yeah, we have to have something to take that DI off. And Gungans can do that. Boss's ability should be able to remove DI. Let me look at boss here. I'm hoping. And this is what we run into all the time. So when he does his dispel buffs on all enemies, if the enemy was buffed, and then remove 25% turn meter. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? I don't know what else we would use here against that. I mean, unless we go JML with Cal. Wave, because he dispels on his basic, right? Those are kind of what our options are. Yeah, I think let's try Gungans here. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to go JML, which sucks. But do we want Tarpals here? I think we want some offensive damage here, right? I don't think we want family. Yeah, it'll be his last special, not you, Boom Midair. I think we want Captain Top. And we needed something with some oomph. I mean, we have JML in our background. Gungans, I mean, we have other teams we can use and stuff. I mean, we can, yeah. Yeah, I like Tarpals. We're doing some testing here, guys. I mean, this is what we're doing. What do I want to use here? Right side. Really don't want to use these. Well, you have to sear one. Or Opus. We're not going to use Fulcrum.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way.
It's got armor 10.
You think I'm someone
I'm gonna have to go correct here.
Someone to clean up and tame, oh, some things never.
Hey, if you want to poke that, I'm okay with it. He's already lost it, so let's start doing that. Okay. I mean, if he wants to attack that, that's fine. Gotcha. Yeah, good call, Skewers. Good call. It's crazy. That thing is disgusting. All right. Not to worry, we'll still fly half a ship. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's okay, Archeron, man. It's something else. Let me tell you, brother. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, let's lay this. Wobbles. Wobbles. Bring the homies, and we'll go 5% turn meter. Yeah. Okay. It's, yeah, week one is definitely full of exploration and adventure. That's a nice way of putting it. It's something else. It's something. It's something, skewers, for sure. For shizzles. Oh, goodness. All right. We'll get rid of Sabine first, and then... Actually, no, we can go after Hera. Can't do any of that, because... And that's going to land on Leia, but that's okay. It's not on rest for a homie. Okay. And then land the stun. Perfect. And we can begin the beating. Let's get you going, girl. Got that. Stun again. Okay. Little fire scarecrow. Do that again. I want you to get that thing, so yeah, that's fine. All right, Isaac says, bye, Ranger, goodbye. What is the most important thing you think might need that can beat this? I don't know yet, Isaac. I got to really think about that. Give me some time on that one, Isaac, but have a good rest of your day, my friend. Sorry, I'm trying to deal with all this shit. It's a lot. Okay. And then we're going to see what's set, right? That's it. And then we'll put set on here. I don't think we want to take a risk with that, not with that team. And then, plus we have the 7550 25. Yeah. We got to link those two, get them out of there, and then, yeah. What's my best health? Let's look. I mean, we're not using that. I'm not opposed to it. Yeah, not they just do so much extraordinary damage, right, with that team, and if you get like marked and stuff like that, they're nasty against Sith. So we want to link Dappa, we want to link Mace. I don't really give a fuck about Ayla. She'll do stuns and stuff, but if she wants to keep just hitting Sith Empire, but we can keep those two from critting and stuff, then I think we'll be fine. Get them out of there, and then it's game on from there. So. Bonus relic materials in Cantina, by the way, Ranger in chat. Good looking out, Jimbo. The more you know. Do 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 do. Public service announcements from my good friend Jimbo. Yeah, we'll just put this on you over there, buddy. We're going to do a little linky there. Going to do a little linky over on that dip out there. Let's get this on Yol. And then start being her. Lindsay. Little taste, girl. You can stun him. That's fine. We're going to ultimate. Let's cleanse you. And bye-bye. Good enough. Let's see what is going on in Cantina. Event is active. Captain Drogon is now available. It added to drops in Cantina. During this event, the drop rate on a niche node has been scaled to Cantina Energy. Strengthen roster by earning him. He will be available for blah blah blah. Those who already have him will instead find valuable resources in these limited time drops, including Zetas, Fragmented, Signal Data, Chirotech, Shock Prods, yada yada yada. So get your shards. If you already have the shards, get your goodies. Oh, why? I'm going to show you now there, my friend. What else? There's like, what's in the bag? What's in the bag? Hey, there's a Hondo. We have a Hondo sighting with Nest. Hey, this is getting crazy. All right, now we have to figure this out. So no Ray on defense. Interesting. Okay. He also has Ufus on defense. And JMK on defense. Maybe he just did the 3 battles and said, "Okay, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out." Maybe that's why he only did 3 attacks. Wow. That's a lot of GLs and shit on defense or Level 73. Jesus Christ. Huh. Now we have to figure this out. I don't know if with Ufus, like with the Nescron, I don't know if Ufus can do it. I mean, that's why we put our Hondo Cron on our Pirate King Hondo team to just stop. I don't know how that's gonna play. It's Pirate King Hondo, Vayne, and Nest. So we have a GMK team we got to deal with, and we have Park King Hondo. We still have Ufus, and we got other stuff here we got to deal with, but yeah, I think the Park King Hondo is going to have to get the SRKR treatment here. I don't see anything else we would even remotely use against that. Now for JMK, we can go JML, right? JML, Cal, Genite Luke, something along those lines. Which I'm okay with doing. Not ideal, right? But yeah. We can use Ufus against the move the team if we need to. We'll figure it out here. Let's do a top down kind of thing. Okay, yeah, okay. You want to go Revan, Cal, Luke? That's fine. What's the next Relic 9, by the way? What do you mean, Dusk? What's my next Relic 9? I just talked to Geo. No, like, did you mean me? Like, what's my next Relic 9? Okay, we can do that. Yeah, we got to go SLKR here. I don't see... Yeah. Then we want pilot special forces. For the Swgoh, yeah, I was just talking. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that's what you meant there, Dust. Thank you for the clarification. Well, we were gonna do Moz and the next two bounty hunters, but I was just talking to GLD about this, like with the Relic Delta and coming sooner rather than later. I think we're kind of on a holding pattern, and then we're gonna revisit it because GLD obviously is the one that's been supporting us the most with subs and things of that nature, but yeah. And yeah, who do we want to poke here? Just poke Vayne because he's going to be taunting constantly, or do we want to poke Nest here? That's just my opening poke. Who do we want to poke first? I think we may have to poke Vayne. Is he taunting at the beginning? If not, we can go after Nest, but then, you know. Yeah, he'll keep it taunting even after the poke. So let's just poke him. That way we can get that mastery ramping up. All right. We can't ignore taunt. But... God, I love that so much. That's delicious. Oh. Yeah, we talked about it here a little bit on my stream. It says our stance is that counter should completely lose that relic for Delta 4. This is too large a gap to facilitate growth, satisfy what is needed from the system. Relic dive exists in the case it was very, you really shouldn't be. Yeah, I kind of think their stance is they want higher relics to matter in the system. But there's counterbalance to this, right? So that's their stance. They want relic 4 and higher difference to mean something. Our big pushback initially on the numbers was like, you know, the 3 relic difference. But that's where they want it to be at. But so, okay, if that's what you want, fine. I'm glad we got the first 3 relic difference in a position. You want to make it 4 or 5, fine, we'll adjust. But the big thing, and the thing that I want to make sure, if that's going to be what you want, fine. That economy better be booming. So you know, so we'll see how much of an influx this is going to be. Yeah, so like some of the counters like Treya, you know, like if there's certain teams like, you know, that turn meter with like Phoenix and Treya. There's teams that they've talked about, like those gimmick teams are not going to change, right? So yeah. Okay, so we get that, and then we're gonna go up here and do this. Yeah, we're gonna have to JML. You said JML, Cal, and Unite Red. That's protection we got. The Nascron. That might work, because that's insane armor penetration and protection. That's actually a really ridiculous cron for JML. Jesus Christ. Not so much relic 6 versus relic 9. That's a 3 relic difference. Their Dusk, and that one got dropped to 25 is where I want it. Yeah, it's going to come down to the economy. So if there's still so much we need answers on, right? We got to see what the economy is going to look like. That's a big one. Also, if our resources, as they said in the previous post, will only be going toward older characters, fine. But what do the new characters start out as? If you unlock a character as you start up, you like, you know, like say 4 stars is relic 3, 5 is or 5 stars is relic 3, 4 stars is, or 6 stars is automatically relic 4, 7 automatically goes to relic 5, and then you just have to put some equipment. What does that mean? You know? Yeah, so 5 versus 9, or with new relic 10 being announced, like 6 versus 10, right? They want that difference to mean something. But then, okay, the economy's got to be robust so people can get their teams. Not so much like all, you know, they can get the characters in certain pieces like tanks and offense and leaders and GLs to be within a reasonable range. Now I've tested 1 to 3. It's fine. If you're within 3, you should have no problems. I was doing a 2 relic. I just wanted to retest like counters. Like I did Great Mothers versus Ahsoka at 2. Fine. No problems. I did Bo versus Lord Vader at 2. Fine. So I didn't really have any problems with it. And I know they've been looking at 3, and it's 3 before was not where we wanted it at, and that was my big thing. Like 3 was just too harsh. Well, a change happens, Azrai Bird. I mean, you got 2 choices, Azrai Bird. This is happening. You can either hate it, not play, or we just adjust, man. And we can adjust pretty easily to this, Azrai Bird. The thing is, we know what's coming. It's not like this is going to surprise us, right? We know what's coming, so we can make adjustments to what we're working on, what we're focusing on, what's the new economy going to look like. We'll adapt and adjust, and we'll be fine. Just like when Datacrons came in, you know, there was an adjustment period there, and we hated it, and they were pretty awful. That's Azrai Bird. That's not even something you should say. That's maybe not want to say those. After die, Adam probably, yeah. So we'll figure it out. I mean, we'll just. I mean, Relic 10 will be coming in. We need to see what that's going to look like. What is the effect Relic 10 is going to have? So that's one thing. The economy, what's that going to look like? We need to know the final numbers, and then we'll adjust. You don't think that's taking it too far, Azurite Bird? You don't think that's taking it too far? Yeah, it's just another bump in the road, man. We'll figure it out. Now, if it's crap, I mean, their game, they'll make the decision. If people hate it and it goes down the toilet, then that's on CG. Well, I mean, we've had the testers testing it. We've given our input. You guys giving your input, so yeah. Hi, Baltor of the Hill people. What's going on, big guy? Doing a little GAC or learning some things at SRK Archron is pretty nasty, brother. That's been our only hang up. But yeah, good to see you there, buddy. Glad to see everybody here. Happy Thirsty Thursday. We're doing some GAC. We're figuring things out. It's a lot slower process. Trust me, I'm trying. But yeah, we'll adapt like we always did. Initially when Datacrons were first in, and I was in the beta back then, I was vehemently opposed. Not on the concept of Datacrons, but just the stats we were seeing. I'm like, this is ridiculous. But yeah. But yeah. Yeah, you like a normal pirate team. I don't think anything. They put Nest on there with the Nest Cron. I don't like that one. I went with the Hondo Cron. So I've got both Hondos and Vane, right? So yeah. But we'll get like teams and stuff as it comes out. So yeah. All right, let's try to do this. JMK here, so we'll focus on Cat as much as possible. Yeah, I thought the Hondo Vane combination, I'll show it what we put on defense, probably why he's stuck, because he put SRK on defense, JMK on defense, he put a lot of shit on defense, so he's probably stuck at that one. I don't know what you use against that. You got to come correct against Hondo, or you're going to lose or timeout. I haven't heard of seeing, if maybe you guys have, of a possible counter to that team that's not like super firepower. I mean, we went SLKR. We did not fuck around with that thing. Now it ate it up, but yeah. Yes, with the Seer Malikos team. So I didn't trust the Seer Malikos Ufu team with that. That Nest one threw me off, so we didn't try it. But yeah. Okay, let's do this fight. We're gonna mark Cat, and we're gonna go for her. Now they're gonna go first. Put the thing on. This, so we can do that. Did that. All right, let's mark Kitty. That's annoying, but not to be unexpected. I may get her ass before then. Which will be, unless they get me first. Come on, baby. That's really sucky. Well, this was a disaster. Yeah. Well, that's not happening. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I was just trying to get Cat out of there. I knew that that was going to happen. We almost had her ass too. That revived, man. We just need one more turn, but they got it. Balin's on defense, so we'll have to start pulling him for... Well, if they're going to put JMK down, we'll have to do that. I mean, we put him on defense, which is working to our advantage, but yeah. I think we need to pull Galactic Republic and Balin off so we can have some counters for this stuff. Yuck. Yeah, we'll change our defense here after this, but now I can see why he is stuck on this, because what do you do against this? JMK, SRKR, everything he's got maybe Ray, but I mean, I don't know what he used against these other teams. Like Jabba, okay. Didn't use Ufas there, so I don't know. We'll finish the south. I have nothing for that JMK. Remotely. I mean, Bane ain't gonna do it. Sith Empire ain't gonna do it. J-Mail ain't gonna do it. Ufus ain't gonna do it. You know, so yeah, that's all right. All right, let's what do we want to use here? Let's clear the south here. We can use let's use Adrad. See, why not? We don't have the full cron, but I think we should be okay. I use the level 3 one. Against DTMG. Doesn't have a lot of damage though. I am working on it though. Yeah, we may pull them for I've got them on defense as well, so we'll pull those teams, put some others, yeah. Maybe Great Mothers, Queen Amidala, and Balin, we pull off defense for offense. Would give us some more options here. Yeah, I don't have it on. I've got it on defense. I got to go change my stuff here. Just have not been seeing JMKs on defense. But we save Jin's ability.
Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my devil, but I do not make moves.
Yeah, it really is. I got to get it higher. We're working on. I just couldn't get it done before then. And I'm pretty much sure we can use. If I'm not mistaken on this game, we can use this, this, and this versus this, and just do the turn meter thing. Start with their first special, that kind of thing. What have we got? For potency. Any potency. Hey, I put my hand upon his hip. When you dip, we dip, we dip. What's up, buddy? What's that guy? Man, I could try Trench versus that GMK team. I don't think so. We could do that, yeah. What are you thinking here? What else? I'm open to suggestions. I just don't know what we do against JMK. I mean, UFOs aren't going to do it. I don't think Trench can do that either. Bingo. I don't think this would do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. For Ray, yes, but I don't know for JMK. And I think, you know, once Cat takes a turn, someone's dying instantly. So I don't think this is a good option versus this. Okay, you want me to use that team? Hey, Apex, what's up, buddy? We're going through the 3v3 stuff, man. It's been interesting, man. It has been very interesting, this new crons and shit. Of course, our person put how many GLs down on defense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GLs on defense. Yeah, we put 5. I wasn't expecting, and I was not expecting SLKR, JMK, like the ones we've had so far. It's like, oh my Lord in heaven. Yeah, Trench would get smoked by that. I don't think we have an answer for JMK. All right, let's do this. Son of a bitch. Ooh-wee. Yeah, Ahsoka, yeah. It's something like we ran into. So using JNK versus SRKR with his cron shit is wild. When we took out Darkseid Ray, and then after that, just use Gungans to clean up. We tried CLS, but they have that DI buff, so they start off in DI, so that really makes it really a pain in the ass. We'll have to think about that moving forward. But I just don't have an answer for this JMK now. We used Balter for Jabba. We used Wampa. Wampa. Yeah, I think we're stuck on that. I just don't. Like, Ufos aren't going to do that. I mean, the instant kill from Cat is just too much. I mean, the rest of the stuff we could clear easily, but it's like, fuck. I know we went a little harder on defense, but I wasn't expecting our opponent to go harder than we did on defense. Fuck me. No, they didn't use the Swordicron. Didn't see it, so that was an easy one for us to do. They put 6 GLs down and Ray wasn't one of them, so it was really interesting. Does he prevent instant kills? Now, enemies defeated by him can't be revived. Yeah. Okay, so the first time another dark side or light side would be reduced to 1% health. If Malicos is active, they recover 100% health and protective. Gain damage immunity for 1 turn, take a bonus turn, and gain critical chance up. But what if they kill Malicos with the instant ability? What happens then? I mean, it's worth a shot, right? I mean, what do we got to lose? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, right? I'm just saying, I just don't think we have anything for JMK. So let's just keep clearing the south and stuff. What do we want to use against these two teams? We'll figure out the rest of the north. I just don't think we have anything for JMK. That's just a bridge too far, right? We tried JML, but it just didn't work. Too much. Yeah, Bane won't work either. Even if we had a taunt, like even if we went with Sith Empire Trooper, like, no way. All right, what do we want to use against troopers? What do we want to use against the pirate team? While we're waiting on that, those two teams, let's change our defense. So we are going to pull Kitty Cat. We're gonna pull Great Mothers. We will add parts here, because why not, right? The team's annoying. Why not? So you can go down, you can go down. We want a third. Where's our Quiggle? Oh, we put him on this team in the back here with Nest stuff. Huh. Well, let's remove this one. We'll add a squad back here. We'll just add the parts back here. For you. And we'll do... and then we'll need two here. What do I want to add? I mean, we could put Mace back down. I mean, we're not really using him for anything. We do have Jedi Master Mace, but I don't think he could do anything against JMK either. But we're not going to really use him for offense. So let's just put him back down. Actually, let's put both Jedi teams down. I don't know. Yeah, we can do that. I'll do that next. There are more colorful Aatrox? I don't know. Let's just put the Kellerbeck team down. We do have a Kellerbeck team, but am I going to use it on offense? Probably not. So we can just put the other Jedi down here. With Jocasta. We do want 25% turn meter. Get that team. Sure, have that. There. I think that's good. Because you know, having Fuzzy Britches for offense, Balin is a good shout out. All right. What did you say you want to use? Good night, Luke. GMY Jolie might work versus Enoch. Yeah, we do have Mace. We do have Jocasta with Keller and Beck. You want to use one of those two teams? These two part teams down here. You said Jedi Luke. Grandmaster Yoda and Jolie. And we want to go with what here? I don't think I'm sure. You like Jedi Luke GMY Jolie better than Mace Ayla Depo? I'm okay with that. We can use that on the other team. I don't give a shit. Yeah, we can go with Jedi Luke here. You think this is the best bet? Yeah. We can use those teams on some other stuff. He put his UFOs on defense. He put a lot of stuff on defense. Man, it's really... Ace versus the Park should be fine. Okay. So we'll do this, and then we'll go there. I assume we're just going right after Mr. Potato Head, Fuzzy Britches in the middle, and then we'll kill the rest.
Feeling like I'm second best, someone that you could forget. Got me drinking that healing, sinking in this feeling. Will you need a time, giving me the signs of life. Thinking you are clear, but you're gonna leave me in the deep.
God, Yoda's almost dead. He is about to die. Holy shit. Luke's about to die. Owie. Ugh. What do you want to use here? Mace, Depa, and who? I know, right? What do we want as the third here? Jacosta, we want to just go with Temple Guard. I kind of think we need Jacusta here. Could be crazy. What do we think? Jacusta? I think Jacusta. Get a little Jacusta action going. But she can get all those debuffs off. She can do the big damage here. I'm okay with this. Oh. Man, 3v3 is something else, skewers. God damn. I'll leave that up there. If you guys think that's good, let me know. Mighty. We gotta get Kicks out of there. He's gonna be the pain in the ass. Okay. Let's do that, because now we can go right after Mr. Man here. Shatter. Okay. Not good. All right, we learned something valuable here. That's not a good option. Yeah. All right, we're going to have to go a little harder. That did not go good. Yeah, that's not an option. So let's go a little harder. That team's something else, man. They hit a little hard. Could try trench against it. You guys want to try trench? What do you think? Trench against that? That could be fun, right? Not really using it. Could go with these. Go with the boys. With little trenchy cron, little trenchy poo poo. Might as well, right? We still have all our other stuff up top. Besides GMK, which we have no answer for. Yeah. God, he hits so fucking hard, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, hell no. Oh my God, this thing is disgusting. Man down. Seems this FTC is not as good as the other FTC. Holy moly guacamole. Wow, that thing's pretty gross. We may have to put that team on our back wall, change things up a little bit. I think I will. All right. Well. Holy mackerel. The nastiness. Yeah, the thing about that, I'm actually going to go change my defense right now based off that. That thing is gross, man. Wow. I've not used Malgus already. We can use Malgus there. Yeah, let's just change this up a little bit. This and just add a pirate here because I don't. Sure. Yeah, that team is something else, man. Okay. Your wish is my command, sir. You said Malgus. Well, we'll find out. Yeah, first week of 3v3 have like no information. We're just going by like past experience and stuff, so this is good to get a sense of what this is going to do here. Yeah. And then we go after you. Didn't really do much. Oh, he missed. It sucks. Okay. Taunting. Good boy. God. I'm so glad I just did that. Oh, I saw he's gonna go for our nasty basti. There we go. Yeah. All right, moving forward, we'll have to use that team on there. It's going, man. It's been a tricky thing. He put 6 jails on defense on top of like his UFUs and everything else. So we've been trying to, yeah. Yeah, we got nothing for GMK. So we'll go with the rest of this stuff here. I think we want to use UFUs against, right? Against the Inquisitors, or do we want to? What do we want to use? What we're? Well, we can use. Yeah, Ufu's there. Who do we want to use Bane against? We can't beat JMK, but we can beat everything else here. So give me some ideas. Maul without the Datacron is about 60% versus that Athano. That thing is nasty. We're gonna have to start Malakazing that. That thing is gross, dude. That thing is impressive. It's just all the, like, Athano hits really hard, but it's just all those buffs, and then kicks this, you know, you have the revive and then kicks this healing. It's nasty, man. I really didn't think that that thing was gonna be that insane. Yeah, who do we want to bane? We know we're not baning the Inquisitor team. We've learned that lesson the hard way. So I think we throw rocks at the Inquisitors, right? Well, we don't have that team now for Seer. Yeah, we have a lot of good options here. Yeah, it was interesting. Our opponent did 3 attacks and just stopped, and I was like, well, that's like interesting. Why, right? And then now we know why, because the stuff that he would normally use to beat this stuff that we have on the front here, like I don't know what he uses against Hondo. Okay, so let's start with that then. They're the Inquisitors. We got our new Kron too, so we get to bring out the boys. So Seer, Starkiller Malikos. Let's bring in a new Seer Kron. Yeah, rocks at Riva Dusk. Cal's on defense, man. That's our Ray team. What do you mean, man? no visas. Okay. You say Fulcrum is 85 when try Star clears. No to visas? Okay. Okay, what do we want to do here? Star Killer or a Tana Fulcrum? I'm down for either one. Okay, event, she clears Death Mark. Whichever one you guys. Fulcrum is 85% if you want to try. Star Killer is 99%. Do we just want to get the one? Let's just get the one shot here. Okay. Well, Grand Inquisitor died. I don't know why I got Death Mark. Possibly? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that one, that could be why. I was planning on using this versus Ray. I was not planning on using it against the Riva team. We had Sith Empire for the Riva team, I believe, in the north. We weren't planning on using, but we had to use that on the south. Yeah, Seer. What did we see? No, we had Urbane. It's all right. We're testing the stuff. All right. Well. We do have Bane left. I don't know what we're going to use against the Seer team. We use the team that we're going to use. Probably our last thing we can do here is like we have Treya. Which we can use against the Keller and Beck team, but I think we Bane Saw. Yeah, I think we Bane Saw. That was a little overkill, but you know. Bane, what is Bane going to do against JMK, Owie? Besides die horribly. We already used Sith Trooper. We don't have Sith Trooper Bane for Bane, so. I am scraping the bomb in the barrel now. Yeah, it's just I have nothing for that JMK. We tried JML and it just went against us. I just was not expecting this amount on defense. So, you know, what do you do? So I think we just get our points here because I think he's stuck on our one team. We'll do this. Guy went heavy on defense. First we suck. Then we swipe. I wonder where Luthen is. I can't see him. Oh, he's dead. Okay. I don't think we have anything for the UFO team now, honestly. Little 73. Maul ain't gonna do it. I mean, we have Treya, but I think we use Treya versus Color and back because Treya is not going to do anything against that Malicos team with Stick Ray. Christ almighty. Yarrrr! Dizzy jingle schnurr, schnurr, schnurfy. Yeah, I guess that's what it is, but I mean, like, I just think he's stuck here because, like, what's he going to use against, like, I don't know what you use against this team now that he doesn't have UFUs, he doesn't have SLKR, he doesn't have JMK. I mean, I know he used some GLs and stuff against this, but, like, what does he beat Pirate King Hondo with, you know? And then when he's got our North Wall where we've got Lord Schmader and Queen Amadilla and, you know, yeah. I think he just did his 3 battles, said, hey, I've had enough, and said, fuck it. Hey, we appreciate you stopping by there, Desi Jingle. Schnurr, schnurr. But possibly, Al, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. So yeah, I don't think we have anything for the I mean, we literally have nothing for these two teams. Just because we had to use so much on the other stuff, I don't know what we would do there. Don't know. Maul ain't gonna do it. Yeah. So I think we do this, and Savaji. So we'll suck them and isolate and go after Jocasta and get her out of there and do the things and stuff. Unless they kill Treya. Possibility here. Ouch, Kibibble. All right. Is doing good, the Lord's work here. Suck him off. Suck it, suck it. And put an auto. Treya, such so nice. It's so nice. So yeah, I can't be GMK and I can't be Ufus. I just don't have anything for it. I mean, I don't even know what we would even sniff with Ufus. Nor Kron that would be good enough for it. I mean, we still have Star Killer. No, we don't have Star Killer. But I mean, we have Afra. Afra's not doing anything against either of those teams. Yeah. That's the best we're going to get today, Skewer. So, what a defense. Holy shit. That thing was insane. 6 GLs, Ufus, all that stuff in the back. Good God. The one team I was expecting to have to fight, Ray was not on defense. So he kept Ray, Leia, C. JML. Wow. Let's see, put all the other stuff down. His Ufus, put all his. That's okay, Timmy. I know he's doing his thing. That's the number one player in the world, so you know he's at the top of Kybera. I'm not. I'm in the middle. I'm in the squishy middle. But yeah, we will change our defense. It worked out for us well here, but I think pulling the teams that we did, I think makes sense, right? Getting Balin, Queen Amadilla, yeah, it really was an FU defense. I mean, both JMK and SLKR. Like, wowzer. And that SLKR Kron's going to be a problem. That stun is, like, you can two-shot it, but that thing is gross on defense. With the DI in the beginning and stuff, that thing is extraordinarily obnoxious. We almost had it. We just... Oh. I think it's extraordinary. Yeah. So some good lessons today, skewers. Holy moly. I don't know how your GACs went, but that was extraordinarily difficult. Big shout out to our opponent, man. Gave us some stuff to work on and think about. Man. Man, I don't know what he uses for Hondo. I have no idea what he's going to use for Hondo. He couldn't have used Ufus anyway, but like he can't use SRKR or any of the, like, you know, those other GOs he's got are not going to do it, so I don't know. But he is a high level relic GP account, so He was the full clear. I wouldn't be shocked. He already started 3-0 on us. So, yeah, it was interesting because I always message what else in 3, take screenshots. What do we think, right? We'll come up with a game plan, but then, you know, something changed. But, like, he had already made his attacks. Like, he did it, like, instantly. What's going on, Loop? Little FML already? What happened? I'm good, man. I just saw the FML and I'm like, you all right? We just did JC. We just got a giant FU defense, basically. They put everything but the kitchen sink on defense. I'm really surprised they didn't put Ray down. Do you think what they did for the Ray is that they used that against our Ray? Because that's the only thing I can think of they used against our Ray. Because they put everything else. Like, I'm just trying to think of what he used here. Maybe he did Ray for Ray. Jabba, he could have done Wampa, and then, like, he could have layered the Ahsoka, which is fine, but... First week of threes is rough for everybody because we have no information. Like, we have what was last season, but that doesn't really help you with new prawns and stuff. Like, you just have no idea what to expect. Who was I watching earlier today? I'm trying to remember. But they went against that new Raycron. They were kind of like, I want to do GR. I'm like, you know what? GR with the 75, 50, 25 with Obi-Wan hitting under protection might be the play against Ray. So yeah, that thing is nasty. Who did he used a GL against it and he just got destroyed. It's a new world. Welcome to 3v3, everybody. We will get through it together, though. We'll be fine. Fast doing over there, Timmy. Doing good things. Yeah, any GC questions? Rule of 2, well, we had an extraordinary defense. We just tried to get through. We didn't full clear it, but, and he put everything, as I said, but the kitchen sink. So we just did GAC stuff. And holy moly guacamole, that was a hell of a defense we just faced. The SRK Archron's legit pain in the ass. And then, yeah. Learn some things, learn some valuable information going forward. I hope I don't see more of that on defense. That's going to be crazy hard. Definitely get our Datacron game going, which I will be doing today. Opponent left their preloaded Lord Vader with no kills and has to come back when they just don't bother and do minimum effort to win. Yeah, that's when that happens, right? It's the new Special Forces one, Timmy. Like, it's rough, man. We almost had it, but just right at the end there, it bit us in the ass. So we had to two-shot it, which was fine. It was in a position where it was fine, but it's got DI in the beginning, and that makes it really tough. So, oh yeah, the first Special Forces cron is legit pain in the ass. Like, no doubt. Like, that thing's legit pain in the ass. I was going to ask you what is Sony 3. If you are there, do you want me to take Jedi Cal or regular Cal off defense and put Ahsoka Tana Fulcrum in there for our Uwu team moving forward? I'm fine doing that. It's up to you. Do you think it'll be better? I'm just gonna do it. I did it. All right, get your questions and stuff in. What a fight, man. I'll recap it, man. So guy put 6 GLs on defense, bit us in the ass because JNK just was just too much. We just don't have anything to clear those last two. Oh, he's also got his Upas on defense, by the way. Lord Vader, not a problem. SRKR, we tried to use CLS to clean up. I don't know why. I definitely did not pick up they have DI, so you can't do anything in the beginning. You're going to get poked, and it's going to be horrible. So, but Gungans will clean that up. If you can take out Darkseid Ray, you'll be fine. But if you can't get the one shot, like we almost got the one shot, so yeah. Wampa worked fine. Ahsoka with Leia was fine. Mace is not a problem. And then well, this pirate team kind of threw us off. That Kron's legit, man. That team's annoying. But we'll have to say Sith Empire for that. Everything else was fine. And yeah, in the north, we had no problems. But other than, I have nothing for the Ufu team. I don't really want to try it. And then just nothing for JNK. So yeah. Let me message out actually and see if we are on for Baldur's Gate 3 tonight, so I can let you guys know. Get an answer for you guys on that. So yes. But he did 3 battles and said, okay, I'm good. But I don't know what he would use for Reva. He doesn't have Ufus. Don't know what he's going to use against that Hondo team we have down there. So I think he just did his 3 and said, fuck it. I don't blame him. A lot of people hate 3v3. The problem I have with 3v3, I don't know how you guys feel about this. Like the first week, man, I just get stomped. We get lucky sometimes, go 2-1. From the last time I went 3-0 in the first week of 3v3, then we figure it out the next week and I do fine afterwards. But like the first week is so rough, man. All right, we'll do a final call for questions. I'm just seeing if Alchi is going to respond. We'll both get 3 tonight. If not, that's fine. We can all sit back and watch Monday Night Football. I got some horrible RNG in my Sierra Malicos team loss versus me, their best Ray Band team. Yeah, I'm thinking I may try Queen Armadillo versus that still. And you say like Sierra Malicos for, you know, like Reba, that kind of stuff. Is that fast ultimate is nasty. We'll figure it out. Yeah. But goodness gracious. Yeah, new SLKR team. The power team just took me by surprise, but yeah, Malagas won't handle it. And the rest of the stuff was pretty straightforward, I felt. There was nothing there that we hadn't used before. Bo did fine against Lord Vader, and Leia easily handled Ahsoka, but we pulled Great Mothers. If they're not going to put Ezra on that team, then I am more than happy to use Great Mothers against Ahsoka. It would have been nice. I went harder on defense myself, but I didn't think I was going to get even, as I said, a bigger, harder defense than I put down. Hey, acting like Rich Animal. This is Ranger. I hope you're well. Won my round. Very nice. Mommy Mandalore held the line against 5 teams, and she's still standing. Very nice. Yeah. Let us all worship the 2%. All right, who is doing Swgoh right now? Well, I'm not going to send you guys a task. I mean, what is Tass doing? Is he still fighting? Or is Tass just doing Tassy things? Well, congratulations there, Snanimal. Well done. We're waiting to see what our opponent does. He did 3 attacks, said I'm out. It's like, okay. He may come back and clear, but I don't know. Tass is done? Okay, so we're not going to raid. That makes sense. Oh, you know who we are going to raid? They were doing a costume reveal today. Our good friend, the Lost Swamp Rat. So let's go over there. No word from Alchi. Let's plan on doing Baldur's Gate 3 tonight, but if I don't, then you know that she was not available. So yeah, let's raid the Lost Swamp Rat. He's got his thing. Yeah, let's go say hi to Lost Swamp Rat. Over on the Twitch. I don't know if he's doing YouTube, but we'll get you over on the Twitch. Might be on YouTube. We'll get you guys over there. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. Happy Thursday to everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Love you guys. Be safe. If we can, I'll get Baldur's Gate 3 in tonight. If not, then I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do some more fun stuff, and then we'll have some junky scribbles. Yay! Yes, love you guys. Be safe. Go enjoy the Lost Swamp Rat.